few years ago, Audi crowned its A3 lineup with a top model by its Quattro GmbH performance division, dubbed the RS3 Sportback. At the time of the RS3's launch in the spring of 2011, the second-gen A3 was already well into the autumn of its life cycle. The RS model had not been part of the initial product plan, and it never made it to the US. Nevertheless, the 5,300 units sold elsewhere far exceeded Audi's expectations. It exceeded ours, too, when we drove it. With the latest version, which was planned from the get-go, Quattro GmbH has turned out an even better car. A new chassis helps. Like the current A3, the RS3 Sportback is based on Audi's MQB architecture, which is significantly lighter than the previous platform, cutting curb weight by a claimed 121 pounds. High five, the trimmer underpinnings make life easier for the upgraded engine. The RS3 is equipped with a 2.5-litre inline-5 that's forced by a single turbo. The classic 5.0 layout of the engine harks back to Audi's rally cars of the 1980s, and thanks to its 12,453 firing order, it sounds like them, too, with a sonorous bass quality that's enhanced by throttle blip downshifts in the transmission sport mode. It's a unique soundtrack, deeper and fuller than that of the Mercedes-Benz Class 45 AMG's 4-banger and naughtier than the BMW M235's silky straight 6. The RS3's 5 produces 367 horsepower, 27 more than last time, from 5,500 to 6,800 revolutions per minute, as well as 343 lb-ft of torque from 1625 to 5,550 revolutions per minute. The output curves translate to seamless thrust at virtually any speed. Despite its lone turbo, this 5-cylinder reacts very quickly to throttle inputs. The only transmission available is the Volkswagen Group's 7-speed wet dual-clutch automatic. Sadly, no manual is offered, and conversations with Quattro GmbH's technical director, Stefan Riel, don't give us much hope for one. Performance, however, is impeccable. According to Audi, 0 to 62 miles per hour takes a mere 4.3 seconds, and top speed is governed at 155 miles per hour or 174 miles per hour, the latter dependent on an option package. It gets the drift. The superior straight-line performance of the RS3 corresponds with significantly improved cornering abilities. Turning is precise, and the electric power steering is nicely weighted. In its standard configuration, the car comes with 2,353,519 rubber front and rear. However, there's the unusual option of 2,553,019 tires for the front only, which allow the RS3 to tackle corners with even greater eagerness. Thankfully, the aesthetics don't suffer. Only those who have been told that the front tires are wider will even be able to tell. The RS3 doesn't just turn in quickly, it likes to rotate. The electronically controlled all-wheel drive system shuttles around output a lot quicker than before, and it can send up to 100% of the available torque to the rear axle. If the stability control system is in sport mode, this hatch can be rather easily coerced into oversteer, and if the system is off, the driver can use the throttle to keep the rear hanging out, too. The standard high-performance braking system is good, but the optional, segment-first, carbon ceramic brakes are better. Yet even with its prodigious sportiness, the RS3 is a supple long-distance cruiser, especially when fitted with the optional electronically controlled dampers. Styling changes from the A3 include a body lowered by a full inch and large lower rear intakes connected by a wing-like element. The front fenders are wider, and the rear end is graced by a dual-outlet exhaust system. There is no confirmation yet, but we suspect, and hope, that the RS3 will come to the US, probably as a notchback sedan, in the vein of the Wicked Club Sport concept, perhaps in late 2016. Of course, that provocation won't sit well with Mercedes-AMG, and we fully expect a power upgrade for the already steroidal CLA 45 AMG within the next 2 years. Moreover, there is a 395 horsepower version of the VW Golf R on the horizon. For now, however, the RS3 Sportback is the king of the red-hot compacts.